We're on YouTube.
Yeah. So what's that? What do you say?
Subscribe. Yeah.
Subscribe to @YouTube.
We're on it. Just hit subscribe right now.
Hit a little subscribe there.
and
Give us a
then-
little thumbs up. A little
Which
comment
corner is
ça va.
This corner here.
Go over to Spotify. Hit
Right
the
on-
follow
right
button.
there.
Yeah.
Guys,
I mean,
right here.
yes.
That's consent, folks. That is consent.
You have received
Hit
consent.
that subscribe, baby.
Welcome to our sound. Welcome to our sound. To our sound.
Welcome to our sound.
To our sound.
Yo, it's your boy dadbOdd. Welcome to our sound. It's the boys.
Yeah.
It's the boys. We're chilling.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, we're hanging out. We're talking about Incel.
The
Yeah.
new single. I'm so pumped, man. I'm
Yeah,
so
dude.
pumped for this new song. I don't care. It's awesome.
They liked it last night.
They did, eh?
They did.
Yeah?
They talked, like, they said they listened to it a bunch of times, and they're like, it's a good tune.
Yeah. So we're working on the video, and
Yeah.
I'm super pumped for this video too. Like it's gonna be awesome.
Oh, yeah, man.
How'd that go anyway?
That was awesome. They're cool, man. Kaitlin and Kyle.
Yeah, it was.
How'd it go?
It was
Awesome. She killed it. She fucking killed it,
It
man.
was
She
one of
did
the
great.
coolest things, man, to
Yeah.
see. So from the like a cinematography kind of like point of view, to see some of the shit she was doing and how it lined up with the background.
Dude,
And-
the symmetry?
Yes,
Yeah.
symmetry. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was cool, man. Like at one point, it looked like she was walking on the horizon,
Yeah.
and like just the way she had her legs and everything, and then like her moves. Oh, it was pretty.
Yeah,
cool,
man.
It was pretty wild. So yeah, that's the new video. It's gonna be sweet. So
Lyric
that's right. The lyric video. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
the video is. I talked to Richard today. He's like, "Let's meet again." There's a lot in that script. I'm like, "Okay." So I don't know what's happening. We're gonna have breakfast there.
Nice.
But yeah, we'll find out what's going on with that.
Okay.
But I want there to be. I want to do that idea. That
Oh yeah, that's cool.
we got a big thing coming, and we don't want to.
No, there's always big things coming, but this is like we execute, so it's actually gonna come.
Yeah. There's something. We're doing something at the end of the year, but we're not ready to tell you yet because we didn't get the ball rolling yet.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
But yeah, man.
But the lyric video that we could talk about
Yeah,
because
man.
that's like we so like a bit of insights on what we did with this video was we collaborated with a local pole dancer who agreed to come out and dance to our video for us, which is fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's like a
Did you use the ring
lollipop.
or the pole?
She
The
used
lollipop.
She
That's
used the
what she was
lollipop.
calling it.
ring,
Yeah.
pole, yeah, the ring
Yeah.
at the top. Yeah.
Yeah.
So long story short, we did Nuit Blanche, the event we did where we met Kaitlin.
Lolalaluna.
Lolalaluna,
Yeah.
where we met her, and then we kind of we circled back, and she agreed to kind of dance to our video. So we gave her our song to perform to. So she practiced for a little while, and she came out. We went to Bell Park last night, and we did awesome
dude, it was
filming.
fun. You should have came.
It was
We were
really
like-
cool, man. Really
yeah.
cool people too. It was
We went and
really,
hung out
really
with them
cool.
after there. It was a good time.
We'll get her on the podcast too.
Oh yeah, we'll get her
We'll
for
get her on
sure.
the
Yeah.
pod.
And
Yeah,
Kyle
we'll
could
get
come too, man.
Yeah,
He's good shit
absolutely.
too.
Yeah,
That was
he's cool
fun.
shit
We had a
too,
lot of
yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
And then we
exactly.
came back here and we fucking worked our asses off.
Yeah, then we did some editing there, some more podcast editing.
Yeah.
lots- So yeah, I'd like to know where your inspiration came for this song.
Oh, dude,
I'd like to know how you came up. First of all, how the fuck you come up with the name Incel? Let's talk about that.
I don't
Oh,
know.
So,
That's weird because I kept thinking like it's like someone who wants to be in love but can't find it. So he's like, he's involuntary and he's celibate, but he doesn't want to be. I don't know. I like that. I really obviously like that it's fucking edgy.
yeah.
Because people are gonna be like, "What?" and they'll click it, and then they'll listen. I'm like,
yeah, got you.
"Fucking A, man,
That's
fucking A."
some new too. That performing live. That's gonna be something new for the crew too.
Oh yeah, because we're gonna be using your MPC now. Yeah.
Lots of new toys and lots of new things around this song, which is really interesting. And I also find like it's not really similar to a lot of what we've been doing, right?
No, it's a lot. It's a lot different.
I find it's a lot different than our previous songs, which I love. I think it's cool to kind of branch out and go back and forth and do whatever else too. So I like when you went out and you switched the rhythm
Yeah.
in the verse, or no, it's in the chorus.
Yeah.
Holy shit, did that ever give that song a facelift, man? And it changed the whole dynamic of that song. I just loved it, man. I loved it. And I like what
I was trying to come up with a second guitar part.
Yeah.
And because I played it at Daventry, and I'm like, this is like, because remember, we played it, and you're like, that hook, do it a couple more times there, like the Stars in the Sky. But I was doing like a downstrum thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. I like the melody and everything else. And so I'm like, whatever, I'll record it. And then one night I was here and I was just kind of fucking around and I came up with that. And I'm like, this is way more interesting.
I think we
Yeah.
showed up for band practice out of that.
You showed up after, and I think you
Yeah.
walk and you watch. You're like, whoa, what the fuck is that song? And
Yeah.
then Joey's like, that's Incel. You're like, whoa, holy fuck, okay.
Yeah, I
See,
remember
yeah.
that now.
Yeah, it was
That was
cool,
fun.
man. It was cool when I caught it when you did the change. I was like, whoa, what? Something happened to that song, and it's now way more interesting. I don't know what you did, but then we talked about it afterwards. The rhythm change you did, but it's way more interesting, man. It really caught me. Anyways, it was like, yeah,
That's
sweet.
cool, man. I hope other people feel that way too and hear it. That's good, man.
The
The whole idea just came. It's just because you had asked me about what it was about or whatever. The involuntary celibate was like the whole idea of like wanting love but can't finding it, and then the whole song is basically like wanting that real, that fucking intense love, like that fucking when you first meet her and you're both like, oh damn, and you get that good
yeah,
meow meow. You know?
yeah. That extra little, yeah.
Yeah, things are good.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
but
absolutely.
he can't get that, but he's imagining that. And then the next song, we can wait for that podcast, but for that, like every single here is kind of connected. It's kind of like a thread that goes through all 3 singles.
And so how do you connect this one to Color then, or to the last group of songs?
It's a
you
completely
did?
different character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Different character, different vibe, different. Yeah. Cool.
And this is thematic too. It's a relationship that's growing. I don't know. I think it's about John. I'm not sure who it's about yet, to be honest with you. I wanted to write songs about a girl for once. Like all my songs have all these other things of like, the sad boy shit, whatever it is. But I'm like, yeah, maybe it's time. Like I see if I can do that. So yeah.
Yeah, cool, man. I think it personally, I think it turned out awesome. I think it's my new favorite song, man.
I really do it. The kids too enjoy it.
Yeah. My daughter sings it too randomly. She'll just start singing it, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Maria will be like, put it on, Papa. My mom likes it.
No shit.
Loves it. She's like, oh, that's upbeat. I like that.
Fucking
Yeah,
A,
it's a
man.
cool vibe, man. It's sweet. I enjoy it too. And you know what? And like I was telling you before, when I was playing it, it felt so intuitive. Like it just felt like I need to be playing it this way. Yeah, like it feels so natural to play
Sweet, man.
to play that part. It's really cool, man. I really enjoy it.
That
It
was
takes a turn from all the other ones, which is really nice.
yeah. I think these 3 are all going to be a little bit more
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the second single especially, right? Like
French one there. That
yeah, it's gonna be cool, man. Well, it's interesting, man. It's lots of fun.
Sweet, man.
So.
I think we can do cool things with this song too. We're gonna run that sponsored ad and stuff too, which is gonna be fun. So we can get data out of that. Like I'm excited.
Yeah, we're gonna be able to tell our audience a little bit more closely, right? Those ads are handy for that. It's gonna be able to help us like cater who's watching our stuff and like try to cater to them,
Yeah.
right? In a sense of like put our content in front of them.
Yeah,
As
and
a-
we have some sort of idea of who would be receptive to it. That's the cool part about Facebook ads is like the data kind of allows you to like target the people you need.
Yeah,
to
like
get
we
your
are.
fan
Benefit
base.
from it too, right, I guess.
Oh,
Part
dude,
of the
you're
data.
yeah, man. It's
And,
sweet.
and even using like the YouTube data, like we were able to see who's watching on YouTube age group wise and sort of roughly where they are country wise.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
It tells you all that.
It tells you like a little bit of data of that stuff. Yeah. So it helps you. So when we go on Facebook to target our ads, we'll be able to see, okay, it's people between X and X age that are mostly watching, right? And then we'll put the ad in front of mostly those people. But we still have like people on either end of that spectrum as well that we still want to target to a lesser degree.
But then after you do that, you take that data and then you build a lookalike audience to what you just figured out. Like these groups of people, they liked it. Now build another audience like that. Go and do it again.
Yeah.
And then you put those together and then you just keep growing like that. It's cool. But you need money and you got to put money to get that data back.
That's right. You
Unfortunately.
get all that data back with a little bit of money, but like this year, like you say, 3 singles. If we do it for all 3, we're going to be able to build that pool and be able to put it in front of people that are interested, right? That are into what we're putting out, right? Which is more like what you want, right? We love sharing our music with everyone, but we also know it's not for everyone, right? And we know it's for people that are into what we're doing, as opposed to like somebody who's listening to maybe a country music or somebody who's like right into like the newest pop music kind of thing. Maybe it's not for them. Maybe it is. Maybe it is some of those people, right?
Some of the music I would say would probably would reach out to some, like all your music reaches out to a lot of
I think
different little parts, which is nice.
It's a niche style. The thing that makes it harder to find the people that would be.
That's what it is,
receptive to
right?
That's the hard part.
Even trying to figure out our genre, where we're talking about it all the time. It's like, who do we sound like, guys? Who do
Yo,
we
tell
sound
us
like?
in the comments. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can tell, who do we sound like? Put it in the comments and let us know.
And you'll hear this new song there, but like when you hear Incel, it's like, what band does it comes to mind when you think of it? And don't say nobody, because that's not fair.
Yeah, if you could tell us, because the way Facebook ads works, if you tell us who we sound like, we can we can target their audience in Facebook advertising, and then we can put our ad out to them. And if they kind of like, oh, that sounds like that band, maybe I'll check them out. You know?
Yeah.
It's little things
all,
like that.
all good stuff that helps for sure.
And it's hard for you to like think of your own style. You're like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you're kind of too biased.
You're close. You're
You're
biased.
too close to it and too
Yeah.
biased to like to come to a decision on. Oh, I sound like the Black Keys, or I sound like you know.
biased that everything's folk.
Yeah. no.
That's a very yeah.
Folk disco.
yeah.
Disco folk. Disco folk.
Disco
Yeah.
folk.
Disco folk. There it is. Yeah, disco folk.
Fucking name.
We don't know our genre, so we're just fucking disco folk. That's
Tell
it.
us in the comments. Just help us.
If you don't tell us, we're going with disco folk.
Yeah,
That's
you don't
good.
wanna-
Good enough.
I'm not gonna do that. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, but the song's super exciting, and like the way the lyric video came together was super like natural, right? And just building on relationships that we've built through the community, and like finding that X factor that we were looking for,
Yeah.
which is super cool, and like meeting cool people along the way that are willing to dance to our music.
Yeah,
like,
who
really
are
cool, man.
creative and like
Creative.
They're like, I want to be creative in it too. And like that was the thing when we talked to her. I was like, do whatever you want to do to this.
Yeah.
Take it and have fun with it.
Absolutely.
She's like, okay, and like she did so many
Yeah.
cool moves, and like she like choreographed to this song.
Nice.
Oh man.
Yeah, like that was
Yeah.
the cool part. I didn't realize she was gonna build a whole routine to the song, but she did.
Yeah.
And then she, she decided to freestyle it at sometimes too, which I thought was also cool because then she's doing it in the moment
Yeah.
to the vibe that she's feeling with the song.
Yeah.
How many takes?
We did 4,
Yeah.
and then for 2, 3, and 4, I took the camera off and I went and followed her. And in 3, she went up on top and she fucking like spread out big like that, and I got her like, oh, it was a wicked shot. I think we're gonna use number 3. I didn't watch it yet, but
It's
was- oh,
real cool, man.
dude.
And she's got some moves on that thing,
Yeah,
Like,
man.
where it was like very impressive to see some
that's-
stuff. she
she's
could
part
do.
of burlesque.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Burlesque is really sweet, man.
Yeah.
Like it's sweet, man. Like they're super talented what they're doing there too. Like it's really like risque a little bit there,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's super like it's really artsy, man. It's really cool. You'd like it. For sure
Okay.
you'd
Well,
like
I
it.
know I'd like it.
I went to one years ago, and like they're sexy as hell too, but it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like it's more than that. It's like there's a whole like art form to it, like that they go in and they perform together, and
So it was like a play too.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's choreographed.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
Yeah, everything's choreographed. I think you gotta audition too. Like some of those girls do audition just for some of the nights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Richard's wife is like the stage manager. I forget. No, maybe not that. I forget what it was, but she like runs it. She's like,
Nice.
okay, you're
So,
up
yeah,
next.
she
Get
probably
ready.
has-
Yeah, she's got
probably
the
has
schedule.
Auditions all the fucking time. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaitlin knew who she was.
Yeah,
You
she-
mentioned it last
yeah.
night. She knew who she was.
Well, I'm gonna go to
That's what
burlesque. I'm gonna check it out. I don't know if like I'll have to see what if I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
my kids,
it's-
but I'm going. Like,
Yeah, if I can make it too, it'd be super fun, man. It's like it's a cool thing to experience. Absolutely.
mhm.
Yeah, it's really neat. It's really cool art. Like it's expressive, right?
Yeah.
It's really neat.
Yeah, it's like but it's physical. It's like a physical expression of art. It's you know what I mean? How fucking cool that is.
Yeah,
Like, it's just-
man. It's
it's like you're using your body now to that's what dancing is obviously, but it's wild, man. You can make art out of anything. You're just creating a moment. It's fucking
No, they do
it's cool.
lots, man. Like they do Halloween events, Christmas.
Yeah,
events, like,
their Halloween one
they're
apparently is really
always
good.
going.
Yeah.
I seen one years ago at the Crusoe Club before COVID,
I
a
think
few
they're at
years
the
back.
Grand now, eh?
Are they at the Grand now? Yeah, I haven't seen.
I saw one
in a
at
few years, but-
Diamonds. I saw one at Solid Gold. I saw a show there too.
I think you're talking about a different show, bro.
Yeah.
Not the Lappies, okay. Not the Lappies.
And both those places are closed now.
I
so-
know that's what it's, you know what I mean. Art will win over
Yeah,
that
that's
kind of
right.
thing. You
That's
know?
right.
But yeah, that's a
Yeah.
whole other conversation. We're talking
That's a
about
whole
incel.
other kind of art.
But incel, I mean, you look at the name of the song, and but that's why I like having a dancer express verse because it kind of goes with the edginess of.
Yeah, man.
But it's not edgy.
It's no,
It's-
like the
it's-
song itself isn't edgy. Like, is it even explicit? Like, is it even going to get an E
Oh,
on
the
there?
song's. Well,
Do,
it's.
do you swear in it?
I don't swear, but the things I'm saying are quite like.
I think you're gonna be okay though, because if like
if it doesn't
Megan
swear,
the Stallion can put hers out there and not have an E beside it, then I think you're okay. you know?
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess as long as there's no swears, be as naughty as you
I
want.
think it's just
but-
a swearing thing. I don't think the
Yeah.
content matters,
I
but
do believe it's swearing.
Yeah. Well, I find it in its writing, if you were to read it and you'd see like, oh, this is more of an edgy love. You know what I mean? It's not like it's more that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about having Kaitlin bring her kind of the dancing to it, because it brings a different
Edgy.
it's an edginess to it.
Edgy. Have you ever heard the song WAP? Now that's edgy.
Yeah.
Shit,
That's fucking
I don't
edgy,
know
man.
I don't know about Incel. That's not very edgy if you ask me.
People gotta fucking tune in, bro. Let them think it's edgy until they hear it. Then they're like, it's good, and then they
It's
stay.
super good.
Here we are worried about it's a little edgy. It's just a little bit edgy.
Watch out there.
There's a girl that's got a name called Wet Ass Pussy, man. Talking about edgy.
Yeah, maybe there's a little less edgy than that, I guess, but it's still.
Yeah, we're fucking we're blue collar, man.
Yeah,
Well, I'd like to hear a little bit more about like the character. Like I'd like to explore him a little bit more, because he's like you're talking about like he's like craving that love, that like expression of like overwhelming love initially.
that's what he. Yeah.
And does he get there throughout the song, or is he just faking it to make it?
No, he wants it. I think it's him just discovering, like in himself, like pining over it. You know what I mean?
Finding
Like,
out, like, holy shit,
thinking like,
this
I
is-
want that. And then in the second verse, it kind of seems like he makes it and he gets it. But in the grander scheme of the season, he gets it.
Yeah.
But in the song, I mean, maybe he doesn't at the end. It's like, where is she now?
Where is she now?
But if you were to look at the whole season, he gets it, and then in the second one, he has it. Well, anyways,
a version of it.
we've got a version of it, and then
You're telling too much. No.
anyway, and then the last one, he ends up. It ends. It's like you have to have that arc. This
Yeah.
will end terribly. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It can't be happy ever after. It's a dadbOdd track.
It's a dadbOdd song. It's not happily ever
Come on,
after.
yeah. There's always a twist, but yeah, man, and that's
Chandra's fucking sad boy.
it is. There we go. Sad boy folk.
Sad boy.
Disco
Sad boy
folk. That's why we have disco folk to offset the sadness.
Yeah.
right?
I'm trying, boys. I'm trying to be happy. I'm happy.
No,
in
that
real
song's
life.
super upbeat. I find it super upbeat though, like
Yeah.
with that
It-
faster rhythm.
Like I said, my mom likes it because she's like, oh, that's a lot more upbeat than
Sweet.
the other ones.
Good, yeah. And then yeah, you have to fucking go through a lot of. I wrote a lot of crap. Like I know you guys are like, oh, they're good songs, but like I see the problems. You know what I mean? So now I'm kind of seeing where I can go differently to avoid those problems and get more out of my melodies and stuff. And that's what.
So when it comes out, check it out. Let them know.
Let 'em
what the
know.
hell it is.
Yeah.
That's growth though, man. That's songwriting growth.
Each time.
And like
Yeah.
I can't even say like I hear it all the time with some of the stuff that I follow with like trying to learn about songwriting and all that sort of stuff. It's like you gotta write all the shit out of you first.
Yeah.
Like you gotta write it out, and then you can learn as you're doing that. So you're gonna have a bunch of shitty songs at the beginning, and then as you go through your journey, you're gonna eventually all that shit that you started with is gonna kind of be left. You know what I mean? Not that the early stuff is shit, but like you wrote songs since you were like 19
Well, a
years
lot
old.
of people
Yeah,
will
well,
use
Or
those
not even
back,
like
right?
16 years old.
Yeah,
you can write
yeah.
music,
A
you know
lot
what I
of
mean?
people will use those and just mix it all
Yeah.
together, right? And make a song out of them all.
Yeah.
Some people will do that.
But like
if you only have parts, right?
If you have parts,
Like,
yeah.
I'm the type I have to complete. If I start one, not always, but if I'm working on a song intensely where I'm in it, I have to finish it. Even if it's
Do you
shit,
write
I gotta
without
finish
a melody or a melody and then you write?
it. Every song's different. Sometimes I'll just hear my washer was doing a sound, and I'm like, I could hear it. I put my phone on and I started just kind of singing to it, and I have it recorded. Shit like that, dude. It's
that's
just
2025
Writing
singles right
part.
there.
Yeah, they're ready. But then now that I have that, I'll sit there and I'll listen to it, and then I'll get a guitar part, and then
How
it
do you
starts.
get your lyrics? How do you form your lyrics? That's my
I
favorite
hum.
part.
I hum.
Yeah, but how do you hum your lyrics? How
Well,
do you know what you want to write about?
Then once I have the thing, what feeling am I getting? Like there'll always be a nugget. There'll be like I'm not going anymore.
So you'll,
And then
you'll
I'm like,
use
that's
the
what
hook,
I'm-
And then you'll kind of base that from there.
It might not be a hook. It might just be a line. It might be a word. It could be. That's the thing. It's every time it's different. Every time it's different. But with Incel, it started with all the stars in the sky, and it was just my daughter came over, was talking to me, and I was just kind of humming, and then it popped in my head, and then I'm like, oh, and I grabbed my phone, I fucking boop, and I sang it, and I turned my phone off, and I talked to her, and then whatever. It was like a half hour later, I went back and listened, and I was like, that's kind of weird. It's like it's a different kind of melody, and I'm like, I should do something with it. It's so different. It needs to be made. And then Joey had that idea with the beep.
Yeah.
That's where it started.
Because
with
I
beat.
remember that tone that you guys were using, and
Yeah.
at one point it was going to go through the whole song, right?
Yeah.
And you decided to dial it back just to have it more emphasis in certain parts of the song. I
Yeah.
think that was a smart move because the way it lands now is super impactful when it's there.
Vibrant,
Yeah.
so vibrant.
Yeah, and it was supposed to grow, not be like, it was gonna start like with that beep and then grow from that beep. But then as I came up with the stars in the sky, all the other shit started to come, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll go down this path, and I'll keep that as like an accent, like as something we come back to.
Sweet.
Yeah, yeah. But you guys thought of that first though, because I showed up and you're like, Myron, let me show you this. You're gonna love this. I was playing with Shane, and then you showed me, and I'm like, I love that. And then we pitched it up by 4 semitones. That's what it was, I think. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. A little bouncing ideas around there. And
Yeah,
that's
and
where it
there was
landed.
finger picking before. There was weird, like all kinds of shit I forgot, and that normally that means it wasn't good, you know.
Yeah, fair enough.
So
Didn't
if
stick,
I forget
didn't
it,
stick.
it's like, yeah, get the fuck out of here, anyways. But yeah,
But
no,
this-
that's a lot. It's funny how songs, but you have songs like Doing It that came quick. You have songs like all these other tunes that come fast. This one took
A little bit, yeah.
a while, but yeah, it was worth it, I think.
It took a while, but also like the ideas that did come eventually, like just naturally fit the song so well. I think, like I
Yeah.
say, that rhythm part that you added after is like, yep, that's the extra thing you needed. Where you don't think you needed that extra thing, but then it comes and it's there, and it's like, yep,
Yeah.
okay, now the song's rounded out. I find like it's like
The hard part is doing the opposite of that. When you have shit and you're like, you have to go.
Whew, how do you get rid of something? Oh, that
You
yeah,
have
man,
to go. That's like Killing Your Darlings. That's Hans Zimmer, man. That's the shit I learned from him. If there's something in there and you're like, the feeling's wrong, you gotta get rid of it.
Get rid
But
of
you
it.
don't want to, because it's like, fuck, it took me like this many hours to make it. I like how it swells here, but it's like, no, it's wrong.
When you do that, can you then take that idea and apply it to another song? Do you ever do that?
I haven't yet,
haven't?
but maybe I should. Maybe I should. That's good. A lot of times I'll have cool things and it'll sit in a session, and then I'll just build around it, and it'll just be a thing that just stays there forever. And at the end of the, I'll forget about it. It'll just stay there and I'll lose it. Because there's a few times I had to go back and I was like, I know I was doing that, and I just deleted all those channels. I'm like, oh, that's just extra crap, and you lose shit that way. But whatever, man.
Yeah.
It is what
Well,
it is.
It's part of the process, right?
Yeah.
If
And
you're-
but other ideas come. You just have to be open to it.
Yeah.
You know? So
The songwriter flow, eh? Yeah, it's
Yeah, man.
interesting, man.
Yeah,
It's-
keep being creative to get creative.
and you got to listen to a lot of music.
Do
to
you
get
find
more-
you find you're listening to a lot of new music, or are you going back to old stuff, or what do you do with that?
I've been listening to a lot of new music and rap a lot, but I will go back to old stuff if I'm looking for a certain vibe of a song. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like this one, Incel, I didn't need to really listen to many other tunes. I kind of knew what I wanted, but for the one bite, I want to go back to the hip a little bit. I think there's something there too. And then there's a song I heard today by Block Party. It's called Banquet. And I'm like, oh, I heard a little lead part, and I'm like, oh, I like the way that sits, like in the rhythm. You know what I mean? How it's driving the song. It's not. Anyways, that's my brain.
yeah. No, that's super interesting though, man.
But
Like,
then I don't know what the thing will be, but I know it has to be kind of like that.
you know what you want it to turn into.
Yeah,
You just-
or a similar thing to that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the inspiration part. Yeah, interesting, man.
It's fucking. I like it, man. That's my passion, as you know. Like playing, I'll play. I like playing, but man, writing a song, dude, the feeling you get when it's like, this is good.
Yeah.
You definitely create more than you play.
Oh,
Like
100%.
You don't to practice your instrument. You don't just pick up to practice. You're picking it up because you need to you need to learn. You need to make something up.
I need to make the only time I really
You don't-
play is working on a song or preparing for a show. But if I'm not preparing for a show, I'm picking it up to work on bite over and over again, like I did last night. I would just sit there and play until the idea comes, and then I'll try this new thing in that same key to try to add to that. And then by that way, I'm kind of getting better though, because I'm forcing myself to do weird shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I need this note, and then I kind of have to learn that. So it's kind of like practice, I guess.
Oh,
but
100% is practice. Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, like, cause for me to do that, I can do that when I'm playing to like a background. If I'm practicing my scales, I can put an instrumental on and practice my scales through that instrumental. But to sit there to try to create the same way that you just described, I'm not really interested in doing that.
No,
you know?
eh?
No, it doesn't really. It
You're
doesn't
like,
like for me. I'm like,
happening.
no, like I'm good. I want to learn. I want to learn something that exists already.
Yeah.
You know.
I
which is-
can see why though, because it's you get that, like, it's long, and to make it up, you're searching.
Yeah.
You're not really enjoying the playing of it.
And like I'm different than you that way. I'm not the creator brain. I don't use that part of my brain the same way as you. So for me, I'm more like interested in learning of what it's learning something that's going to help my skills. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And going that way. And if something already exists to do that, then I'll do that, right?
Yeah.
So it's interesting to hear you go through that process because it's a different approach. Man.
And I'm
It's
liking
cool.
writing riffs for you though.
Yeah, me
I
too,
am, 'cause
man.
it's kind of I'm not afraid to challenge you. I'm like,
No,
this
it's
is gonna
cool.
be out of his comfort zone, but he'll
I like
figure
it
it out.
because it forces me to grow, right?
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
That's the
Yeah.
only way to, right? You gotta just suck it up and do it.
Well, because I prefer that. Because
Yeah.
if I'm writing those riffs, it's gonna be the similar to what I've done and doing it, for example, or
Yeah.
similar. It's gonna be what I know, right? Which isn't necessarily what the song calls for. So you being the creator and the songwriter, you're coming at it from a whole different vibe and angle, and then I'm gonna come into the song. And like I say, with Incel, right away, as soon as you showed me, I was like, yeah, that's exactly what this song needs. And then going through the riff was like, yeah, man, this is perfect. And I caught on to most of it pretty well right away. There's that one section in the second verse where I got to get the timing, but it's like it's really neat to see how you came up with that in the moment, and then how well it sits in my brain for that song.
Fucking
It's
man.
kind of cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a cool little back and forth too that we do with like the vocals to the guitar. It's like call and response kind of.
Yeah.
It's like a conversation.
Yeah,
which I
especially
really-
the hook, like the
Yeah.
all the stars in the sky for the girl of my dream. And then you do that little riff there, or even
That-
even
oh
your
my
little,
God.
oh my god,
Yo, dude, that's the cool part too. Is that low fucking when we get that sounding good? Because right now I think I overcompressed it. I was maybe you were here, but I was telling Joey, I think when I bounced it out, I had too much compression on it. So I'm gonna do some research on how to bounce out samples for you to play on an MPC.
Yeah, it's got to be a little bit louder, but not as loud as what you put.
Yeah, and it has to be more. It's too compressed. I'll use gain to turn it up, not compression.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll turn it up with gain. It'll be good. It'll sound. Yeah. Anyways,
But like Otherman, how did you find like adjusting to the drums on that song? Like, how did you find coming around like when you're to play drums to that type of song, which is a little different than ours?
Which song?
To
Incel.
Incel.
Well, you kind of asked me my input. What?
yeah, he kind of wrote it with
Yeah,
me.
he's
You,
like-
so you wrote it with
he's like,
him
"Oh,
at the time.
Yeah,
like-
he's like, what would you do here? Right? Like, oh, you know, you wanted that steadiness.
Well, we had talked about some stuff, and then it's normally like, here's what I'm thinking, and then he'll be like, okay, yeah, that sounds good, and then he'll do a thing, and I'm like, yeah, do that. Like it, yeah, he kind of takes my idea and like adds all the cherries to it.
Nice.
I find the rhythms, my rhythm and your rhythm, the way we write rhythm parts are very similar.
Similar, yeah.
So that I like, and then when we did the thing with the hi hat, we were kind of playing around with just having, or not the hi hat, sorry, the ride.
Right.
And Joey had like, at first it was the brush, but now he uses the stick, but it doesn't matter. It still sounds fucking sweet. It was like a little like jazzy kind of vibe with the ride, and then with the shaker too, and I just
The shaker's awesome. The shaker
Oh.
adds so like
does.
it's such a
Sounds nice.
small thing that adds so much to the song.
yeah, dude, I love the sound of a good shaker, man.
No, right on. So you guys are bouncing ideas around to come up with the drumming, then to match it out. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah.
and then the beep. That's the other part is you have to keep the beep in mind, but that's a rhythm. It's a percussion piece now, I guess, which is cool.
Then do you sing in that one? You sing a little bit at times, eh? So you're doing like
So yeah,
you're on the drums, you're singing, and you got the pad. So you're doing three things there for that
well,
song.
the pad, it's right there. It's like a drum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like in another drum. Yeah.
No, fair enough. Oh, sweet. And then you're not using the bass for this one, eh? Just the MPC straight out.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's the first time we do that.
Some vocals too, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the part that I think is our X factor for this song. It's kind of a whole X factor in itself, but you're that bass, that low end, on top of what we're doing or underneath what we're doing, really is fucking. That's a game changer. I think
man.
it's gonna sound sweet.
Yeah.
Once we get the setting right to it,
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be freaking. It's gonna be something new.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
then
what I enjoy.
and I like the samples. It brings it another level too. Like all those little things you can put in, and it's a little flavoring.
Well, we're bringing our online sound to the
I need
to
more
the,
sound.
to the
Yeah, like the
shows.
digital and
There's
analog.
more samples too. I heard that I'll need.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Did I miss some?
He's
Okay,
getting
let
some
me-
ideas here. He's getting some ideas.
No,
already
in
got
the
it.
song there.
I don't have it.
Oh, fair enough.
I'll get them out. I'll pop them out. I gotta do. I'll do all that in one night there. Let me know what you need. But yeah, no, I think it's gonna be. I'm glad. I hope. I think it's probably out by now. I think I put this out after. I forget where this lands in the schedule, but like, I'm proud of it.
Yeah, man, I'm super happy with the end product. Super happy with the lyric video, and then if the idea we have for the music video can pan out too, that's gonna be epic too, right?
Yeah,
so
man.
we'll share that with you guys down the road. But it's like a really, lots of fun stuff. Like
Yeah,
And
it's gonna
the
be
fact that
different.
we already have some ideas for the next lyric videos. as
That's
well,
right. That's
So
right.
it's like there's
Oh,
already
yeah.
stuff-
Yeah.
Lined up for
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And again, it follows the vibe of all the songs. Like that's what I love about it.
Season,
It just makes it's a perfect fit.
Yeah.
She's a perfect fit with what
It's a
we're
very,
doing.
very cool
Yeah.
collaboration, man. It's a really, really neat, man, and a really cool X factor to have. In a
Yeah,
video.
man. Yeah.
for sure.
And
Super
hopefully we
pumped.
can get these music videos off the ground because I think there's more story to be told.
Even more. Yeah.
This is kind of the story of the songs, but there's a story of the characters where
Yeah.
we're seeing how these characters are behaving around these themes. You know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So yeah,
it's
it'll be interesting. I don't know. I might have to write another script.
The lyric video,
Which might be a bit of
video's
work,
coming
but
out
that's
soon,
okay.
so.
Oh yeah, we won't have the music video until like November. If we do it, all three of them will be done.
Oh.
Yeah.
But if I might change the idea and like do more focused stuff, and it could be cool. We'll see. Either way, I'm gonna do that comic idea too with the script that I wrote. I didn't write it for nothing. Fuck it, I'm doing it.
Yeah, so let's talk about that a little.
want
bit
we could,
then.
yeah, so-
because you already got the script written, so that's the next thing we're gonna execute on.
Yeah. So there's the idea of creating. We were thinking of merch, and we thought about like the record show. He brought that up, but I think having a comic made that's based on this story and putting that out as something people can pick up and they could have like season 5 comic form. I think it could be really cool. I don't know. It's a bit like, what do you guys think in the comments? I wrote it. I feel like it's a story worth sharing. I'd love for people to be able to read it and to see what these characters go through. Malik and John and Sly and some new characters.
We're gonna have comics now too, eh?
Well, just this one. I don't know. For now, like I don't know where
See
it.
how it does.
Well, you know
See how
what?
it does.
Hey, shout out to any graphic designers out there that want to collaborate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, to be honest, if you guys want to take on a project like it's really cool because from our perspective, you know, we wrote a script for the song that we can use now and morph into a comic and tell more story about the dadbOdd universe
Yeah.
and how everything ties together. It's a pretty unique idea. I've never seen another band do a comic, man. I think it's Coheed and Cambria. Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't. Oh,
they did
Cambria.
that.
Yeah. Okay, they're a metal band, eh?
Nah, well, they're like a new metal type of. Like it's a.
I want to say I heard a couple of their songs.
They're
Really
pretty-
intricate guitar stuff. Like when they play these acoustic sets, man, and it's like they're like 4 guitars, and it's
Jeez.
unreal, man.
Oh, cool.
Unreal.
Cool.
It really is.
Yeah.
That's
We're
like
gonna
us,
have to check that out now.
that's us in the future.
Yeah. We all have acoustic
Another
guitars.
idea we'll
The
rip
guy's
off, eh?
voice does not match
Him.
him.
No, eh?
Oh,
He sings
no.
so high, but he's like a big dude. And he's just
Oh,
playing
yeah.
his guitar, but he's like. It's like
Ah,
crazy.
cool.
Yeah,
Ah,
man.
that's
Good
awesome.
vocals, really good
I
vocals.
believe
Yeah.
it.
Oh, it sounds great. I did not do it
When you
justice.
done it, you're like,
Yeah, man, it was
that
cool.
came out of you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
no,
does
that's
like
cool.
almost
man.
like a Mars Volta thing sometimes.
I like Mars Volta, man.
Mars Volta
That
was
high,
cool.
those highs he hits, you know.
Yeah. Mars Volta, they were in a band called At the Drive-In with this guy who made another band called Sparta. Tim Ward is his name. You guys ever listen to At the Drive-In?
I've heard of it.
This is like our era, but it's way deep, like fucking, like, really what's the word I'm looking for? Niche, really niche.
Okay.
But yeah, man, it's good. They had a couple good songs. They had One Arm Scissor, I think it's called. It's a banger. I think that might be I don't know. But then they made 2 other bands which were huge. Sparta's a massive punk band, and then obviously the Mars Volta, who are like,
Mars Volta was unbelievable.
oh, dude, it's so strange. What's the one you like that you showed me? I fucking love that tune.
Televators.
Televators. Oh my
Televators.
god, bro, it's catchy.
Yeah.
But it's like experimental. It grows. It's fucking cool, man. Yeah, it's a good tune. Anyways, fucking Incel. But this is the music we listen to get us interested and like get us inspired. Anyways, for me, like I'll listen to that if I'm looking for something, you
It
know.
goes to show the variety, like the wide range. Because I like up stuff from like Damien Rice to like
Yeah, Mars Volta.
the Pixies.
Yeah.
You know, like all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and
Old country, like old Hank Senior, man. I like that stuff.
Yeah.
That old.
It's all good stuff that
Old stuff.
I find
man.
it's real though. It's
Yeah.
like real people writing real music. Not to shit on anyone's music, but like I feel like I
It was
feel
more
where it
raw,
comes
yeah.
from.
More raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
the
listening
raw-
to Willie Nelson the other day, man, for work. It was amazing.
that-
We
Oh,
just
really?
sat there and just sat to Willie Nelson.
Yeah,
and
man.
just had a blast.
I think that might
Fucking
be
A,
why I
man.
like
That's
it so much,
sweet. That's
because
sweet.
It's not perfect, right? Same with like the Neil Young, you know.
Like their voice
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
great.
He's
Their
not,
voice
there's
ain't
nothing
great.
perfect
Yeah.
about it, but he just the way he does it.
They feel
he
it.
plays-
It's the-
yeah,
it's
there's
the-
a feeling that's involved in it.
I
Right?
think you're getting the passion coming through, right?
Yeah.
The passion for the song that they wrote, that they're trying to resonate
there
with
and
their
it
audience.
And it makes it sound good when it's like that.
Yeah.
right?
They got the
That
same vibration of that music that he's making. That's what people could see that energy.
Yeah, and you feel it, like people deliver. That's why there's some rappers out there like Kendrick Lamar, man. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You feel the energy. You're like, this man means every word he's saying, and it's fucking hitting me in such a way where it's like changing me. It's you just gotta understand it. That's the thing. It took me a little bit to go from like, because I wasn't listening to Kendrick when we were in high school. I was into Tupac, but that's easy music to listen to. And then I got into like Biffy Clyro, but at one point I kept watching this thing called The Needle Drop. It's like a review show. And he was talking about how good this guy's album was. And I'm like, I got to try it. I'll listen. And I wasn't able to wrap my mind around it at first. I'm like, I can't do it. But then once it clicked, I was like, whoa. Oh my God. I'm like, hey, give me more. Fuck. It just had to click.
Yeah, it's crazy you say that because like I don't listen to a lot of rap, a little bit here and there, but like my son's been showing me some of the new rap, and one guy he showed me recently is a guy named XXX
Tentacion.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
this
man,
guy,
he's good.
I
He's
guess
not a
passed
nice
away.
guy.
He's not a nice guy. No, fair enough.
Yeah.
But anyways, he did a collaboration with Blink-182. I didn't know this. I found this song called "Fading to Black," I believe it's called, and like that vibe you're just describing. It's not like a true rap song. It's more like I would say it's closer to Blink-182 style than his style, but like you could tell when they wrote this song, like they're thinking about death and they're thinking about all that darkness, and it comes through in that song, and it gives a vibe, man, of like pure passion and be like I'm a ghost of myself, like that type of vibe where it's like, holy shit, man, very, very powerful stuff. And like I never really connected that way. I shouldn't say no rap, because like definitely a lot of Eminem stuff I connected with like growing up, but I mean for me, oh my God, man, me and my son were singing his Lose Yourself in the car on the way home.
Oh,
and
yeah.
my son knows almost every word. I'm like, this is awesome. Like, okay, you learn all those lyrics and I will learn the guitar part. Let's go, buddy.
Yeah. Let's
Like,
go make some
but like
money.
that type of shit where that it inspires you. So like I can't say none touch me, but there's more than others. And even like the Juice World, that's another guy that I found like, okay, he resonates a little bit more with me and that sort of stuff. But yeah,
He's good too, man.
yeah, there's a lot of good stuff out there, man.
Yeah.
It's just like, and for me, it's like my little guy showing me. So I'm like, yeah, this is perfect. Okay, show me more. What are you into right now, right? And then I grab onto that, and he shows me the new rap, the stuff that I wouldn't necessarily have found without it, right?
Yeah.
Which is really, really cool to get exposed to that. So it's neat, man.
I've been listening. I've been revisiting Puff Daddy, some of the old P Diddy stuff.
Oh, it's a bad time to be going to the P Diddy there. It's
Oh,
bad
it's
time.
wild, bro. It's so fucking nuts, man. Lock this man up. What the fuck, bro? He's like the Jeff Epstein of hip hop.
Pretty much.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I've only heard a little bit, and that's enough for me, man. Holy
Dude,
shit.
apparently people knew about it. They're like, oh yeah, everybody knows about that. You go to a P Diddy party and you're
Oh,
yeah.
come on.
wow. Apparently he had cameras in every room. So this is all sex blackmail. What they do, they get you in there, they get you drunk, and they fuck anybody you want, and they're like, okay, and then they're like, yeah, okay, whatever. And sextortion. Like, now we have you, so you're not gonna tell on me, and we're good, right? Yeah, okay, cool. You can come back. Yeah, I'll come back. It's like, fuck.
boy.
If that's fame, bro.
That fame,
That's power.
Those famous people are going through fucking a whole shit ton of spiral right now.
Find
man.
them and
It's
fucking get them.
funny.
Expose
that's-
every last one
I
of them,
mean,
man.
why?
Get rid of them, yeah.
People are just evil sometimes,
Oh,
man.
fuck.
That's just
Well,
evil
sometimes
shit,
it's a
man.
lot,
Like,
but yeah.
Find them and every one of them. Give it. Apparently, P Diddy's like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking tell it on everybody. He's like, I'm singing
Go.
like a canary.
clean house,
Ice Cube
everybody.
talks,
Everybody.
dude.
Yeah, get 'em
Ice
all
Cube's
out.
Been talking to there.
I like
He's
Ice
talking-
Cube. He's
been
like,
talking,
you
he's
guys,
like,
Cat Williams.
Yeah.
He's like, you don't
Yeah.
even know what the fuck. He's like, 2024, everything's getting exposed,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
good.
He's
Awesome,
happy about
yeah.
it. Yeah.
That's awesome. But you know what though? Like if you're that dishonest and you're doing shit like that, like you're obviously not a good person anyways. If you're gonna be doing that type of shit, like fucking expose it, man.
Oh,
Like,
every one of them,
absolutely.
yeah, man. And Cat Williams, yeah. Anyways, I
And
could
like
go
the
on.
music right now is getting more, like if you're looking at local bands and stuff like that, and even like in other towns, a lot of them are writing back to what they're doing. They're doing it all by themselves.
Yeah.
They're like, no. The
Which I
record's
think
not
is
worth it.
indie.
awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
Indie.
Yeah.
Everything's indie. The problem
I
is,
love it.
you know, there's 10,000 songs a day that get uploaded to Spotify. So that's the challenge with it is how do you weed through the
You
good,
gotta
the
make
bad,
yourself
the
on
medium,
top of
right?
those search
But what we're doing is how.
Yeah, I
That's
think
it.
you're right. I think
Writing
you're
a
right.
good song that you're proud of, that I think is strong. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's the best fucking song in the
No,
world,
it's
but
a
it's
good
strong.
song.
It's a good tune.
Yeah.
And we're advertising in a smart way to the people that hopefully can, you know, we're trying to get through the noise. And then shit like this where we can talk about it and talk to people about their music. And like the podcast, man, I think being in this and having this this ability to reach out to people and have this connection with people online
Yeah, man.
outside of just the music.
Yeah.
It's so cool. We get to know them, they get to know us. Like it's
There's multiple paths to dadbOdd, right? You got our live music, you got our podcast, you know, you got our skits, you got our social media. There's multiple paths of what we've been doing to try to curate and reach a wider and wider audience. I think which should eventually help,
boys
right?
are doing the work. These boys are doing the work.
Well, man, we're trying. Like it's hard with, you know, dadbOdd is a real thing. We're all dads and
We're
we
all
all have
dads.
priorities, but
Yeah, there's nothing fake about that.
yeah, we gotta hide
no,
this shit.
and it is the kids all come first, right? And that's what it's got to be. And
Yeah, man.
And we know that, but at the same time, we got some passions too we can share and get out to the world too. And I
Well,
think
a
it
lot of
works.
people are saying that, like, oh, we're parents, we can't be doing this.
But you can.
Oh,
You
fuck.
absolutely can.
A lot of people can
You have to.
screw it off.
In my opinion, you have to. You owe it to your kids to follow your dreams, man, because they're gonna see you
We're telling them to
following your
their
dreams. We tell them to follow
yeah.
their dreams, and what we're gonna sit at home and watch TV all night.
Yeah.
Like that's not following your dreams. So it's like do as I do and as I say.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll lead the way. I'll do it first. I'll
Yeah,
be a good
I'm gonna do
leader.
it first. I will lead by example, and this is what you can do if you put your put your heart into it, right?
Yeah, man.
Not just sitting around and wasting away, right? It's and don't get me wrong, if that's what you enjoy doing, by all means, you want to be home, you want to relax, you work a hard job. I completely understand that, but it's like I had this fucking fire burning in me
Yeah, that's
for
the thing.
years,
You
man.
let it out,
And
yeah.
I was like, what do I do with this fire? You know what I mean? And I couldn't find nothing to do with this fire. I played hockey, like it was cool, and I was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
dad, and like it was cool, man. Like I enjoyed it, but then I found fucking music,
Yeah, bro.
But, like,
and it's like, okay, there it is. That's where that goes. And now I know where to put that.
exactly,
Oh,
like,
okay.
even that,
Sweet,
like,
man.
like, I'm 35 years old. I'm learning a new instrument.
Yeah, man, it's awesome.
And I'm going to be
Sweet.
doing it on stage. And, like, my kid's pumped about that. He's like, you're like a DJ now.
That's
Yeah,
cool, man.
It's super cool.
I think
Awesome.
challenging yourself with new shit though, I think is important.
And
You know,
like,
and it
we're
keeps you
figuring it
sharp
out.
and
Like,
yeah.
we had started, like, how we have it now.
Yeah.
And it's not perfect by any means, but it gets us by with
Yeah.
the song.
And we're learning, we're practicing the songs. We'll tighten all that up.
And
That's
now
gonna be
we're,
fun.
yeah, now we're
Yeah.
found out, like, okay, now we
Yeah.
could actually do it note by note.
Well, close. We're not quite. I don't think we'll.
We're almost there.
We need another person to do all the stuff that's in the song. Like I'm realizing, I want to not have a cap or a filter. I'm like, if something needs to be here, but it's impossible for someone to do it, I'm still gonna put it in the recorded version.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I mean?
fine.
But at some point, we can hire a person or bring in another member that can play all these different parts.
You know how many bands use backing tracks? Not that we're going to use a backing track, but there are a lot of bands that go and use backing tracks, and people don't know any different. You know what I mean?
Well, I know hip hop artists do for sure.
Yeah.
But live bands?
Oh yeah.
There is
Oh,
some.
100%. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Some of them use look at a lot of the trios that are out there. There's no drummer. You got like a guitarist, piano,
Yeah.
bassist.
Ah,
and,
fuck.
like-
I'd rather sound bad.
And I mean,
No,
we're a
but,
four
like,
piece.
We're doing great.
We're a four piece. We can leave some of that out when we play live. We can leave some of that out when we do play live. You know, when you're in a pinch, it's not the end of the world. It's just that for your recording, when you're doing your production version, like yeah, you want everything you want in there.
Everything that it needs.
Everything that you envision for the
Yeah,
song
yeah.
should,
And
should
to
be
be
there,
honest,
right?
with the equipment we got now, it's doable. When
Yeah,
we
a
get
lot of-
controller on
yeah.
there, we figure out that whole
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna talk to.
What I did, and this might be psychotic, but what I did with shit like that is I'll just sit down with a pad and paper and I'll watch it for 5 hours. I won't sit there for 5 hours, but I'll watch like an hour or half an hour, whatever I have. Write it all down, have it, then come back to it the next day and do it a little bit. And that's how I chunk it. We talked about that
When
the
you
other day.
write it out, your brain remembers. it
Yeah,
more.
dude. I have a whole binder about synthesis.
It's not even about writing it. It's about the
Connect-
act of writing it.
Yeah, it's
And then
forcing it in
that
your
piece
body.
of paper can go in the garbage.
Well, I want to
Yeah.
be able to
You're
sit there
better-
with my machine too. I didn't have my machine when I was watching it, so once I'm sitting there with the machine,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a whole different world too. That's like sitting there with the person now.
Yeah. I wonder if I still have that binder I made with all the fucking like what's an envelope and how does all the synthesis work. Yeah. And the guy who made these videos on YouTube, his name was Wiki something. WikiLeaks? No.
I don't think it was Wiki.
Anyways. And, what the fuck? No, I forget what it was called. But it was wicked. They were wicked videos. And they're all about... They were about 20 minutes long. And I went through and I did that. But then he fucking stopped making them. I was pissed. Anyways, yeah. Your story's probably funnier than mine.
No, we're good.
No, it's good.
We digressed.
Yeah.
I just thought the way you said his name, I just thought
Leaky Cheeks.
That was it.
That's after sushi. Shane, later
Yeah,
tonight, buddy.
I say tomorrow.
We'll call him Leaky
Tomorrow or
Cheeks.
tonight, depends how fast you
Oh,
get hit by that.
Yeah. No, I'll be all right. I like that stuff. It was good.
Shrimp today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck, shrimps. It's not bad, man. I like seafood.
So you get the squeak first. Because you're trying to hold it back.
That's what that noise was earlier. That's it. I thought I heard something.
Yeah.
Fucking A. All right, boys. Well, I think that's about it for tonight. Like with Incel, I don't think we'll play it. We have the clip from.
We play our performance video after.
No, we can't. We'll do 2 different things. 2 different releases because then we have 2 different
I see.
weeks that we get to. So yeah, I guess we're still trying to figure out the format here, folks. So I hope you love it. It's recorded now. It's on Spotify. Should be on Spotify now. And if you haven't checked it,
right?
we're on YouTube.
Yeah. So what's that? What do you say?
Subscribe. Yeah.
Subscribe to @YouTube. Or
We're on it. Just hit
dadbOdd
subscribe
story.
right now.
Hit a little subscribe
Yeah,
there.
and
Give us a
then-
little
Where's
thumbs
the-
up. A
where's
little
the
comment
corner?
ça
This
va.
one. This corner here.
Go over to Spotify. Hit
Right
the
on-
follow
right
button.
there.
Yeah.
Right here,
Right,
guys.
I mean,
Right here.
yes.
That's consent, folks. That is consent.
You have received
Hit that
consent.
subscribe, baby.
Thanks, folks.
Sweet man, thank you so much. Love you guys,
Yeah.
and welcome to our sound. This is our sound. That will be our sound. We love you guys. Peace.
Welcome to our sound. To our sound.
Welcome to our sound.
To our sound.
That's perfect.
Yeah, man.